Number 3, Anthony Davis.
Do the rock away. Now lean back. Lean back. It ain't never gonna stop. Search. Now lean back. Lean back. Lean back.
Thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. It's Wednesday, Hump Day, and we're ready to bring you all the action. I'm Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and Tim Legler, along with our reporter, Allie LaForce. And getting into the second part of November here, a quick glance at the power rankings. Let's see how everyone started out. Taking a look at New York, they still have a firm hold on that second spot. Strong place to be.
And I think for the Mavericks, they wanted the top spot badly, and they did just that. A real testament to both their chemistry and work ethic.
And now the New York Knicks starters. We've got Jalen Brunson, Abusele out there with OG Anunoby. Then there's Towns, and it's Bridges in at the 2 guard. And for Dallas, the 4 and 5, it's Davis and Lively. Sliding in at the wing positions will be Thompson and Flagg. And it's Irving at the 1. Tonight, and I'm looking forward to this grade, we're going to see the speed and the skill of NBA guards. 2 of the league's best going head-to-head.
And when I think basketball, I envision guards pushing the tempo, taking threes. The modern NBA has a lot of talent. The pace has never been higher.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for Dallas. This their first look at this year's New York squad. Thompson outside. Back to Irving. Pocket 6. Davis sets a screen. Irving can't get it to go. Here's Bridges. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks, coming off that loss against the Timberwolves.
And the fact they still had a chance to win that game, I find to be somewhat amazing, because it was clearly an off night for most of their guys.
And yet they ended up right there. They could have stolen that win. It's definitely a missed opportunity they'd like to get back.
And defensively, if you are not on point, Brunson more than capable of finishing inside.
The shot's good from Irving.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
Now, here's Bridges. He's coming off a 10-point game against Miami.
But he also had an impact as a facilitator, generating offense for others.
Count it.
Red hot out of the gates. Keep it rolling.
For New York, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And GA, you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations, so many great veterans to learn from, and a Hall of Fame coach.
Now, here's Bridges, following the miss by Anthony Davis.
That's 20% now from the field. What a cold start.
Flagg banked in off the glass.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Knocked away and stolen by Irving. Down low, and Flagg throws it down.
And what I love about Flagg is he's so aggressive to the ball in the air.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. 8-point game. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game, great adjustments on the offensive end.
And the fact that they did all of that on the road was really impressive.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. a chance to view the NBA leaders in assists. Kyrie Irving, number 1.
It's hard to argue with his status as the best passer in the NBA right now. He just distributes the ball so well.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played, Yabusele passes to Anunoby. Now Brunson. Shot to stop the run. Towns, no luck.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Back to Irving. Stolen by Brunson. And here we go. The fast break. Brunson's got it. And Davis sends it back.
And that's what makes AD special, protecting that rim.
The kick out to Irving. Lively a screen on Yabusele. A nice shot by Irving.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Pass to Yabusele. Trying to find Towns. Gets it to him. Out to Brunson. 6 to shoot. A 3. And the shot will not go from Anunoby. Mavericks leading by 11. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Well, oftentimes illegal screens fall into a gray area, but that time he got called for it.
Miles McBride's checked in for OG Anunoby. And here are the Knicks now. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. We have the first leg of the NBA season, Greg, now behind us. The standings starting to come into shape.
Yeah, right now is when you can make sense of wins and losses. Who you play matters so much early on, but things have started here to balance out.
So a moment now to see the story for Gershon Yabusele.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
And so it's New York with it. They trail by 11. Bridges outside. Brunson outside. In the corner, it's Bridges. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. For Dallas, they've gone 6 of 8 in the game so far. Very solid start for them. Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Thank you, Kev. Karl-Anthony Towns is taking his rebounding to a new level in New York. He said, I didn't put all this muscle on for no reason. I'm going to keep playing physical, keep playing my game, and I'll keep demanding attention from every defense and then let the game play out. Back over to you guys.
Playing physical for sure. Hey, Allie, thank you very much for the report. And here are the Mavericks now. After the miss from Karl-Anthony Towns. Lively a screen on Bridges. Davis in the corner. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Karl-Anthony Towns. The offensive skill set for Karl-Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
The outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense. And I was sure that was money on that one, but everyone is afforded an easy misser too.
Well, that is the shot he should be looking for. He's just got to hope for better luck next time.
Flag with it, defended by Towns. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That doesn't go either for Davis.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Thompson dishes to Davis. Bridges with the steal. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. The Knicks shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
The free throw drops for Towns.
There might not be a guy with more heart than Karl-Anthony Towns. From his words to his actions, this is a guy who cares about the game and his fellow players.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Powell, he's checked in for Dereck Lively. P.J. Washington comes in for Anthony Davis. Marshall, he's checked in for Flagg. And it's Max Christie in for Thompson.
2 minutes remaining.
Now, here's Payton.
2 minutes.
Brunson, left side. Kyrie Irving grabs the miss.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Shot from the top of the key. Second chance shot. The Knicks pull it in. 1:33 left in the first quarter. On deep, Brunson. A rebound by Washington.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And with each miss, you can feel him pressing just a little bit more.
And here's the fast break. Here's McBride. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
P.J. Washington.
And that's how you do it. Impressive play, explosive finish.
Well, if you have an opening, hit that gas pedal, and you will get it easy, too.
Russell, he's checked in for Dallas. The Knicks also changing it up. Robinson's checked in for Towns. Bridges comes in for Guerschon Yabusele. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Jalen Brunson. 1:12 left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
And slick dish there in the pick and roll. Russell showing his elite feel for the game.
There's a minute left here in the opening quarter. Now Payne. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. And Robinson throws it down.
Beautiful look right there. Led his man perfect.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
They're firing on all cylinders, executing the game plan coming in.
Whether it's points, steals, or passes, Russell is out here working hard to give you what you need.
And McBride gets it to go.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
On the wing, Christie. Here's the three. They grab their own miss. Knicks trail by 8. Outside, Robinson. Payton passes to Bridges. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
A nimble inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close-range shot.
Here's Russell. Stolen by Robinson. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. We come back right after this. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Mavericks?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Well, it's hard to get stops in this league with so much talent offensively. I love what they are doing right now.
Here's Russell. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against the Timberwolves in Minneapolis.
And he promoted team chemistry. That's how you do it, by moving the ball.
So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Washington out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's Dwight Powell. Then it's Russell. And it's Christie in at the 2-guard spot. And so here is New York. The Mavericks making the shot. For 3, Bridges. It's rebounded by Dallas. Davis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Inside. Robinson with the block. Bridges outside. No good with the triple.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Outside for Davis. For the three, stolen by Robinson. Here's McBride, defended by Christie. For three, Bridges. Bridges missing again.
Oh, you have a feeling this would be a completely different game if it wasn't for his brutal shooting performance.
Pass to Russell. Looking for Christie. He gets it there. Back to Russell. 5 to shoot. Fires the three. Back to Christie. To the middle. It's deflected. Bridges with the steal. To the paint. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That one on Davis. And here we go, coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul, seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the
previous play is under review.
Make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion
after the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Now, here is Russell. Jacks up a three. Pass to Washington. Christie with it. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Christie's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. And stolen by Russell. Jumps up, and the slam dunk by Russell.
And just changing ends in transition there. You have to stick close to Russell defensively, or he'll get crazy on it.
And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Anthony Davis, he's checked in for Dallas. Kyrie Irving comes in for Russell. And New York with a change here, too. Karl-Anthony Towns checked in for Gary Payton. And for those of you just joining us, in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. And Towns throws it down.
And forget those threes, Cat. Get the easy ones.
Irving looking for an opening. Oh, Davis down low.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. And the Mavericks with some changes. Dereck Lively, he's checked in for Dwight Powell. Clyde comes in for Washington. And it's Klay Thompson in for Marshall. Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for the Knicks. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. New York moving it around. Bridges, no one around him. New York, no good that time either.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And a wide open look for Flag. Off target from outside.
Well, the defense should consider themselves lucky there because he's not usually one to miss those kinds of looks. Yeah, this quarter has just been a struggle for him offensively.
We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey guys, the Knicks are able to play 5 out, and Josh Hart told me they surrounded Jalen Brunson with guys who can shoot, guys that command attention. He's able to expose that, scoring the ball and being unselfish. The court is wide open. Back to you.
Tons of spacing. Allie LaForce with the report. Hey, Allie, thanks.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage. That is a product of pure effort, guys.
I agree, and that's nothing new coming from him, GA. He loves going to work on the rebounding, going to work on the board.
And he showed you great timing as well. Offensive rebounding, one of his specialties.
Not a ball stopper on the wing. Bridges with the helper.
Mavericks leading by 13. Here's Irving. Out to Thompson. Lets it go with the 3. That one's not going to go. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. And that game will be game 3 of 5 away from home. Anunoby finds Robinson. Brunson against Lively. Shot clock at 5. And he's good on the 3 ball. Towns has got 5 points now in the quarter.
And drifting to the corner and finding some space, Towns can exploit any gap in a defense.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. Washington's checked in for Davis. Miles McBride's checked in for New York. Dallas leading by 10. And here's Irving. He's coming off a 28-point game against Minnesota. In the corner, it's flat. And here they come. Brunson on the move. And the lead is down inside single digits. Brunson's got his second bucket of the night. For Dallas, they've gone 6 of 12 in the second quarter, right at the 50% mark from the field. Washington sets the pick for Irving. Thompson in the corner. Puts up a 3. And Karl-Anthony Towns pulls it down. Towns has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And he's still going, but Tim Klay Thompson has always been celebrated for his run with the Golden State Warriors.
Yeah, Kevin, 4 titles, 5 All-Star appearances, 37 points in a quarter. Klay and Steph comprising quite possibly the greatest backcourt tandem in league history. Kyrie is a fantastic floor general, excellent at knowing when to get it to open teammates.
Robinson a screen on Washington. Chalk up 2 there. Towns has got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, he's raising the stakes here in the second quarter and being more efficient in the process.
Over to the wing. Now, Flag. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Timberwolves in Minneapolis. The shot by Thompson, no good.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Anunoby with it. He's picked up by Irving. Anunoby kicks to Robinson. Count that one. Robinson's got 8.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And it's Irving missing.
And that was almost a block. Still did enough to alter the shot.
He didn't quite get a hand on it, but he did enough to affect the miss.
Yabusele, he's checked in for the Knicks. Mikal Bridges comes in for Miles McBride. Irving against Brunson. Towns a screen on Irving. And with that, the Maverick lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Brunson.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
Well, you just have to communicate those switches. If you don't, it's on you.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Here's Anunoby. And the shot no good, a bit short.
And they continue to control the glass.
Lively with the screen to the inside. And finished off by Lively.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one, a great performance from the field. And let's hear from Allie LaForce, who joins us from the sidelines. Allie?
I'm here with PJ Washington. PJ, what will be the key for you guys defensively in the second half?
Not let them get easy routes to the basket and contesting their shots, rebounding, and not let them get second chance points.
Comes back to the fundamentals, guys.
All right, Allie, thank you for that interview. And we'll be back with more basketball in just a moment.
Please direct your attention to minute 4. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. They're measuring up the shot. Hey, give it up for our contestant.
Thanks for tuning in. Did you miss us? Before we discuss the game at hand, let's first check out the upcoming schedule.
And for that game against the Pelicans, they hold some advantages, but can't play sloppy or uninspired. Still have to come in focused and get the job done.
That's just like us here in the studio. It's hard to bring it every day, but, you know, we try. Circling back to our game now, Kyrie Irving on fire in that first half.
He's been creating a lot of offense. You look at all the assists he has, doing a great job of making plays for others, not just himself. And he can also score the basketball. What else do you want this guy to do? He was incredibly aggressive in the first half.
And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Harlan for the beginning of the third quarter.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. On the court for the Knicks, Karl-Anthony Towns is out there with Guerschon Yabusele. Then it's OG Anunoby. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Brunson in at the point. Now, here's Anunoby. Following the miss by Kyrie Irving. Out of bounds, Dallas takes possession. Let's check out some of the best shooting teams out there. The Mavericks, number 1. Second, the Knicks.
And here we've got 2 teams shooting the ball so well on the season, and neither one hesitates to pull the trigger. This is a great matchup.
And it's Irving with the ball for Dallas. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
Here's Yabusele. Hasn't made one yet. Brunson right side. There's Brunson from deep.
And for a high-volume three-point shooter, Brunson is really efficient.
Irving passes to Lively. And finished off by Lively.
Dynamic two-hand jam.
And right in the face of the defender. Bridges outside. Back to Brunson. The Mavericks pull it in. Weig's got his 4th rebound in this one. Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Offline with his three. Knicks trail by 9. Bridges outside. Now here's Brunson. He's got 9. Yabusele screen on Davis. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Dallas leading by 9. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. In the corner, it's flag.
Yo, watch it!
And you think of the different styles of play. Tim, is there one that you prefer watching?
I personally like variety, Kevin. I like certainly three-point shooting. That's how I made my living. But I also want to see post play. And I want to see teams that also can beat you with isolation sets as well. I think those are the toughest teams to defend. They can hit you from any area.
They sure can. Glad we got the chance to see that remarkable rejection.
And guys, that block could really help change the momentum of this game.
Now, here's Anunoby. No scoring in this one. Here's Towns. And the Knicks miss again.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
And Davis can't get it to go.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
And that one drops for him.
Just a reflexive move by Brunson, putting complete trust in his mechanics.
Irving against Brunson. That's good from Davis on the assist by Irving. That's 10 points for Davis.
Well, the defense is going to try to shut down certain things, but it's impossible to deny everything. That's a skilled play right there.
Now, here's Anunoby. Taking a look at the scoring numbers, right now he averages about 9 points a game.
Second team foul.
Here's Bridges. He's been a reliable scorer for him as he's averaging up over 13 points a game. 4 on the shot clock. Off target from three-point range.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
And over 3 years in high school, Anthony Davis shot up from being 6'2" to 6'10". But Greg, he brought those guard skills with him.
And Kevin, that transformation as a pro also significant. Adding over 30 pounds to his frame. And with his wingspan over 7'5", he is a physical presence.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes.
And quickly, let's look at the numbers for Davis. First in rebounding. And how about his top 10 ranking in free throw percentage? A knockdown shooter, ultra reliable from the line.
And just going back real quick to the fact that he's tops in the league in rebounds, what a tremendous feat. What a monster he is in the paint. Brunson outside. There's the drive. The kick out to Anunoby. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson. Anunoby's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Here we are in November, and let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You look at the Knicks, a terrific position for them as they hold up that illustrious top spot, but it's a long season, as we all know.
And seeing where the Knicks are, they've been taking no prisoners here in the early part of the season. It's been a very fast start and a lot of focus for this group.
Yeah, coming into the year, they were certainly one of the favorites, if not the favorite, and they have not disappointed.
And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's foul number 2 for him. The Knicks making a switch here. McBride's checked in. Now off the inbound. Stolen by Lively. In the corner, it's flag. Lively a screen on Bridges. Outside, Davis. Down low, Bridges with the steal. Yabusele in the corner. Here's Towns, and Towns throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
Here's Thompson after the made shot from Karl-Anthony Towns. Lively's shot is off. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. 8-point game. Here's McBride. That three off the mark. And there's the foul. It's on Towns. That's his first foul. A different look for Dallas. Dwight Powell's checked in for Dereck Lively. Washington comes in for flag. And it's Max Christie in for Thompson. Mavericks leading by 8. Outside Irving. Dallas, no good that time either.
Well, I'm not sure if he was surprised to be that wide open, but something got him out of focus.
Pass to Brunson. A shot off that time. Davis with some nice D. To the middle. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And when it comes to team building, GA, there's been a debate about whether the 2-star or 3-star approach is more effective.
Kevin, for me, I think it comes down to fit more than anything. It doesn't matter how many stars you have if they don't mesh and if they're not comfortable in the role that's carved out for them on that respective team.
Well, AD is just so well-rounded. He plays both sides of the floor, and as a result, he is a leader for this team.
And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. Marshall, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Knicks trail by 10. Towns wide open. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. Brunson's got his 3rd assist on the night. Brunson against Irving. And it goes down 2 points. Irving's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Brunson the pass to Bridges. Outside, Towns. Back to Bridges. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And on the slam, Bridges using the vertical to finish strong before the D can contest.
Irving passes to Washington. Back to Irving. To the paint. Here's Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
And you know, for a score-first point guard, Irving is no slouch as a facilitator.
Knicks trail by 9. Brunson up top. He's got 11. Pass to McBride. Towns a screen on Irving. Shoots the 3. Just 5 on the clock. Back to McBride. Here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
And Towns is solid at getting strong position on the glass. Terrific work.
Mavericks leading by 7. Here's Irving, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Irving.
Oh, those kinds of unforced mistakes will drive any coach nuts.
Mavericks making a switch here. Russell's checked in. Then for the Knicks, Robinson's checked in for Towns. Payton comes in for Yabusele. And it's Payne in for Jalen Brunson. And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. OG Anunoby's checked in for the Knicks.
Number 8, OG Anunoby.
Robinson finds Payton. McBride with the ball. 6 points for him. Back to Anunoby. Shot clock at 6. Pass to McBride. Over Russell. And it's blocked and erased by Powell. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And here's Russell. Inside. And the dunk by Powell.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
And now this offense feels like they can just do whatever they want.
And so it's the Dallas Mavericks ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we'll be back with you shortly. And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Knicks trail by 9. So with Irving on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. They've got Dwight Powell. Russell is out there with Christie. And there's Davis. And it's Washington in at the 3. Towns sets the pick for Anunoby. 6 on the shot clock. Takes the 3. It's rebounded by Dallas. Davis has got rebound number 11 for him here tonight.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
In a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Dallas.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
Well, and how about the damage they've done attacking the basket? The defense has had no answers for how to slow them down in that area. I love the aggressiveness.
Yep, it counts.
Huge hole in the defense that possession. He didn't waste any time cutting through.
And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Mavericks. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Here's Powell. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
And the precision passing of Russell, this time out of the pick and roll.
Knicks trail by 8. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You 2 players.
To the inside. Stolen by Washington. Russell with it. Now guarded by Payne. Davis in the corner to the paint. And stolen by Payne. To the middle. Wants to get it to Robinson. And does. Towns kicks to Anunoby. Lobbed up there for Robinson. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. And we've got a timeout called by Jason Kidd. And he wants to see some changes out there right away. And right now, Irving's checked in for Christie. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks, guys. Jason Kidd had some words for his team over the break. Coach asked his team, can anyone knock down a 3? Reminding them three-point shooting will open up the floor, make things easier in the half-court offense. Everyone loves making 3s. Missing? Not so much. Guys?
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. 2 on the clock. Dallas again missing. Knicks trail by 6. Anunoby outside. Now McBride. Payne passes to Robinson. Some nice passing by New York here. Towns for 3. Got it. Number 7 on the night. 7 for 11 from the floor.
Yeah, 3 triples already for him. That's his 2nd of the quarter. This could be a huge night for him.
Russell with it. Working on Payne. And the rejection by Towns. Washington against Anunoby. Pass to Payne. Towns for 3. And again, New York with the triple. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Knicks.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
I've been really impressed with how intense their defense has been. They are picking up steals left and right, which is disrupting their opponent's rhythm. Well, he was able to sink a triple back in the first half, but he has yet to connect here after the break.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Davis in the corner. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by.
Well, he is selective when he shoots it, but AD will stretch it out there.
Now here's Payne. Here's Towns. Whoa! What a play!
Oh, my. Karl-Anthony Towns with a little extra emphasis on that one.
And another look at that last play with the AT&T connected cam. Russell finds Davis. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Davis has got 5 points now in the quarter.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
He is in attack mode every time up the floor, every single night.
Towns for three. A rebound by Washington.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Oh, man, the handle of Kyrie is so tight. It's so hard to get him off his line without fouling.
And the first one drops. A different look for Dallas. Dereck Lively, he's checked in for Powell. Clyde comes in for Washington. And it's Klay Thompson in for D'Angelo Russell. Then for the Knicks, Ersan Yabusele, he's checked in for Mitchell Robinson. Bridges comes in for Miles McBride. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Cameron Payne. Irving passes to Lively. In the corner, it's flat. Goes up on the wing. It's hauled in by Karl-Anthony Towns. Towns has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. And Yabusele wide open, and he shoots. The shot is off. Here's Irving. Up top, Davis. Wide with it. And he hits the jumper.
Delivering on the high flag, proving he can be the guy in big moments.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Irving, good! Lays it right in there.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
When someone is rolling like this, just keep feeding him. That's just great coaching.
Davis pulls it down.
Well, let's make no mistake about it. If you want to cut into this lead, you're going to have to generate much better shots than that.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
His effort has been there since the opening tip. He is leading the way by example.
Irving against Towns. Irving drives in. And the layup is off. And there's the call on Kyrie Irving. That's his third foul of the game. And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Knicks trail by 7. Here we've got Brunson. Yabusele outside. And just miss after miss right now. On the wing, Thompson. Defended by Bridges. Thompson with the three.
Arguably the smoothest jumper in the game. Klay Thompson.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. For three. Davis pulls it down.
Well, he was hoping to respond with a three of his own. He just couldn't get it to go.
Out of bounds, New York takes possession.
And it looks like just playing the last bit of this one out in what should be a nice win here for Dallas.
They never settled for mediocre shots.
And Kevin, they had great penetration this time out.
And so this will mark the 15th win of the year for them.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off.
And a great team effort tonight, helped in large part with contributions, and the nice night it ended up being for Kyrie Irving.
Really impressive what he did tonight. Total control of the offense, dropping dimes. They're going to look for him to lead the way again tonight.
Stolen by Brunson. And down goes the three.
Nerves never showed through. Brunson is calm and cool as they come down the stretch.
Second team foul.
Yabusele against Davis, and now they decide to foul intentionally. Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T connected cam.
Anthony Davis taking 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. So it gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Yeah, making all of their free throws right now, it's a great way to extend the lead.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. They trail by 7. Here we've got Brunson. And the rejection by Lively. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. They trail by 7. Good.
Assist goes to Gershon.
And that's an intentional foul.
You have to foul, but I'm sure they would have liked to foul someone different.
It's the first, and that increases their lead to 6.
Kyrie Irving, 2 shots.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 7-point game.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Yeah, I think it's time to wave the white flag.
He takes it in, and that's in there.
That's one of the things that makes Kyrie so special. His ball handling, it's elite.
And Davis sends it back. Irving. So we see the Mavericks get the win here. Some good competition, but the hometown advantage and their ability to stay focused, I think, made the difference.
Yeah, and the first step in becoming a good team is your ability to win at home. And they really seem to revel in that opportunity, and this is what they came out to do.
Now let's check in with Allie LaForce on the sideline. What do you have for us, Allie?
I'm here now with Klay Thompson. And Klay, congratulations on the win. How satisfying is it winning games in front of this devoted crowd?
Well, we always want to put on a show for our fans. They deserve it. They show up every single night. And it's just fun to protect home court.
It's one of the best places to play in the league, no doubt. Thanks, Klay.
And as always, Allie, thank you so much. And that about wraps it up. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Kyrie Irving.